What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a few weeks now, like 3 weeks since I posted, and I have a lot to share with you guys. So there's some big things that have happened, and by big things I don't mean for the Jeep, I mean for me specifically in my life. I've had an opportunity approach me that I couldn't say no to. So as a lot of you know, I took the Jeep to Rubicon to get it dialed in, all of the steering finalized, and I had talked to one of the GM there, and he offered me a job, and it was kind of a dream job that I would love to do, and I couldn't say no. So now I am actually working at Rubicon during the day and at the restaurant during the night. So I'm pretty much working like a crazy amount of hours, but it's worth it because this opportunity is going to be great, and we're in the transitioning from one job to another, so it's kind of in that transition phase, but it's worth it. It's going to be worth it in the long run, and plus I get to be around Jeeps all day long and do Jeep stuff and build Jeeps, and it's awesome. So I'm really grateful that this opportunity has approached me, and it's going to be great for me and my family. But other than that, that's why I've been absent on my channel. I've been trying to post on Instagram, but anyways, today we're going to do a walk around of my finished 1996 Jeep Cherokee. I know a lot of people have been viewing my old walk around, and they're still asking me questions about it as it was before, and didn't know I've done all of this stuff to it. So I thought I'd make a new updated video of the walk around to just kind of give you guys some details on what I've done. So I'm gonna go ahead and play an edit of just some shots of the Jeep, and then we will go ahead and get into talking about what I've done. So enjoy. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and do a walk around of my 1996 Jeep Cherokee. If you guys are new to the channel, I just finished swapping JK Rubicon axles underneath this Cherokee. On my last walk around video, it was a completely different axle setup and tire setup and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started with the simple stuff. I am running a JCR Vanguard front bumper. I absolutely love this bumper. Really well built. Had it for a few years, no problems. I'm running a Smitty-built synthetic 9500 winch with a factor 55 link. I have truck light LED headlights and just some cheap Amazon cubes that are pretty much shot, but whatever. Let's get to the hood, because I get so many questions, it's almost insane. This is a Baja fiber power dome hood. You have to go to their Instagram page, send them a message, and that is how you order it. So if you're curious on that, that's how you do that. It's a very easy install. I just drilled out the fiberglass, tapped in some screw. I tapped the screws in, and then I just put hood pins. So pretty easy setup. That's how I did it. Let's get to the flares. So Notch Custom X-Max flares. These are probably one of my top favorite upgrades I did to this, because these Cherokees are so small, and I feel like these flares just give it a little more girth and make it look, they make it look like a bigger vehicle than it actually is. So I'm a huge fan of those on here, and also they give you a crazy amount of room in your wheel well. So I'm running a 5.5 inch lift kit on this. I have 37 by 12.5 by 17 wheels and tires. These are ATX slab bead locks for JK, because I'm running JK axles. So let's go ahead and talk about the axles. Alright, so These are fully built JK axles, Dana 44 front and rear, out of a Rubicon. They are sleeved, gusseted, and trussed with Barnes 4-wheel drive JK to XJ swap kit, and they're geared to 513s. And then I'm also running the big brake kit. I believe it's the JK8 big brake kit. They were on the axles when I bought them, so I'm not sure. I am also running Barnes 4-wheel drive aluminum 1-ton steering and a 1-ton track bar that was custom built with Barnes 4-wheel drive components. And then I'm running Iron Rock Off-Road upper and lower control arms that are adjustable, rough country sway bar links for now, because I'm going to go to anti-rock here shortly. And I think that's mostly it. I am running a Ironman 4x4 fab track bar brace for the frame side, and then I'm running an R-Tech track bar brace and steering stabilizer brace on the axle side that I modified to fit on the Barnes 4-wheel drive truss kit. So that's pretty much it for the axle in the front. Let's go ahead and get moving around here. I have the JCR Adventure roof rack base. They don't make this anymore, but their new roof rack is actually extremely nice. But this one's been great. They just don't make it anymore. So let's go ahead and talk about the rear suspension. So in the rear, I'm running 4.5-inch leaf packs with 1-inch shackle drops, which gives it 5.5 in the front, 5.5 in the rear. And it's hard to tell in this video, but it actually sits perfectly level. And with those leaf packs, they're heavy duty, so I can run all my overlanding gear. I did pull my tent off because we're going to hopefully go on some trails this weekend, and I didn't want the weight on the top. So my rear bumper is a Goliath off-road non-hitch bumper because I don't plan on towing anything with this. And this is just a super slim, basic, simple bumper that I really liked. I wanted to go with something simple, and this is it. I am running a TerraFlex heavy-duty diff cover in the rear, lube lockers front and rear. If you haven't done a lube locker, you need to, because it's for the price. It'll save you a lot of time. Let's see. So that's the majority of the stuff. I still haven't done bump stops. That's going to be very shortly. I'm going to custom build some bump stops. I know my bead-lock looks so hideous. When I was doing the swap by myself, I dropped the wheel on all of these rocks, and it chipped it, and now when I pressure wash it, it's kind of getting worse. So I need to sand it and just touch it up, which is an easy fix. But I figured these are going to get scratched up anyways, so I don't really care. But other than that, that's pretty much the majority of the exterior upgrades. Underneath the hood, I did replace the head. I talked about that in another video. Head gasket, done all that. I upgraded to Jeep Cable's Big 7 wiring kit. I definitely recommend doing that if you haven't. It's a huge upgrade over stock. But yeah, this is pretty much it. And this is those are my new things that I'm running on this. I'm running stock drive shafts, Dynomax muffler from Cat Back, Bilstein 5100 shocks in the rear, 1310 yokes, so on and so forth. That's kind of all the boring stuff, but yeah. So I hope this video helps you all out if you're looking to do something similar to your XJ. This is kind of just everything that I did. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed everything. If you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments, and please like and subscribe. It supports me and it supports my channel, and it drives me to do more fun content. Just like that, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and we will see you next week. I should have content regularly now that I've kind of gotten a schedule together, but anyways, thank you all so much. Peace.